I need a new chair. Hello everyone! If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm making YouTube videos about electric cars, and one aspect is when I'm driving. And the most important thing is it has to be easy. And what I mean driving is I'm driving along, doing a long distance trip, a range test with an electric car or something like this, a driving test. And when I'm showing the car, when there's something important, I have my main camera, the Sony a7S III that you see right now, on because it has to be high quality and maybe I want to zoom in and stuff like this. But when I'm driving and the view is not the most important, I'm using action cameras because I want it to be easy. Number one, that they do the whole automatic settings, that it's not blurry, that it's in focus, that it's not too dark, not too bright and everything. It's not the best quality, but it's extremely easy. And I put one on the windshield with a suction cup on the road. I would like one to film me when I'm driving, but I've used an action camera before for that, and because of there's a wide, I feel like there's a lot. It doesn't look good on me. I have to zoom in a lot, and when you zoom in, even if you film with 4K and zoom in to 1080p, it doesn't look good. Not like with a good camera. So I'm not a fan of this. I'm not doing that, but I would like it to. If this is possible and would look good at some point. And then I have a third one, the most important, either from a suction cup from the glass roof, so on a panoramic roof inside the car, or I have a little rod there that's put in there so it's stable, and then attached to it is another action camera. And for me, the most important thing of this is I do it while driving. That means I don't want to fiddle around with the cameras. So I don't want to go to the camera, turn it on, and then press record. The good thing is with most action cameras that you can control them via voice command. So I know here you have the GoPro Hero 8, you can turn it on via voice command, turn it off and start recording. So that works really nice. So you can just say GoPro turn on, it turns on, GoPro start recording, GoPro stop recording, GoPro turn off. It works. The GoPro 11 and since then cannot turn on via voice command. That's totally stupid. So again, I would have to reach and look, which is dangerous, not safe, to turn it on. I don't like that. And so I got the GoPro remote. With this, I can connect to multiple cameras. Maximum I need 3, and that works. I can turn the camera on, change settings. So let's say I want to film, and then next time I want to do a time lapse, and then next time I want to film again, and so start recording, stop recording, and turn it off. It all works perfectly, and that works for the GoPro Hero 8. I have the 11, I had the 13, it worked. It works amazing. Good remote. I have one problem now, and this is with the Hero 8. For whatever reason, I always had a bit of problems that sometimes it needed a reset. It didn't start recording when I pressed it. When I charged it or so, the red light was on, and even when I unplugged, the red light still stayed on. So not amazing. And what I have the last 2-3 weeks is that if I do time lapses, no problem. If I film longer, so 5 minutes or so and longer, even though it still blinks and indicates that it's recording, it's not recording. I have changed the battery in here. I've used a different one. It's still that. Now I put a new SD card in there. We'll see if it's that. But this is the second time this happens. I already changed an SD card in here, so I'm not happy with this. So. And then when it's not recording, after that I can't control it anymore. So, and you cannot just turn it back on. No, I have to get the battery out. I have to turn off the remote, turn on the remote, connect to both cameras again, which is not horrible, but still not amazing. And then it works again. So, since I had the DJI Action 5 and I thought it's a better camera in everything, better battery life, it charges better, you can see the state of charge while charging in the screen, it has an OLED screen, it looks better in the dark, it makes amazing footage in the dark. More options, more updates. GoPro is horrible with updates, it's the newest sensor and everything. I thought I should update to those. And since I cannot control the Action 5 Pro with the GoPro remote, well, hello, I thought I have to get 2 DJI Action 5 Pros and then the DJI Action remote, Bluetooth remote. And I checked it out, it works. You can connect to 2 cameras. So we are Bluetooth up to 16, I think, it all works. And then I was almost about to order, and then I watched a few videos, YouTube videos about it, and there I saw problems that people are having. And the problem is, yes, with both cameras on and the remote is on the DJI, you can start recording, stop recording, and you can turn the cameras off. The problem is the turning back on. It doesn't work yet. And the videos I have seen are a bit older, 6 months or a year. I thought I should contact the DJI support system, and I did that, and I asked them, hello, I want to use 2 DJI Action 5 with the remote, turn them on, start recording, turn them off. Is this possible? And I thought, most likely he won't know. But he wrote back, I'm very sorry. To this time, this DJI Action Bluetooth remote does not support that. And I was, what? So you can use the remote perfectly with 1 camera, but not with 2. So 1 you can turn on, start recording, stop recording, turn off, turn back on within 30 minutes. This is also important. So you can only turn on the DJI Action with the remote if it's in standby mode, and that works for 30 minutes. So if you leave the camera for more than 30 minutes, you have to turn it on manually and then connect the remote again and then do that. So that's annoying. And with 2 it doesn't work, so I cannot upgrade. What the hell? I would wanted that. So I'm now see if the SD card is the problem. But again, I don't like to go through SD cards all the time. I don't want to get the new GoPro Hero 13. It's not better and it costs a lot. So maybe I'm getting another GoPro 11, a used one or something like this, or a 12 that's now cheaper. I don't know yet. Another problem I have with the Hero 8, and it's freaking annoying, is the timestamp on the file. So I use sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras at the same time. And when I do a long distance drive with an EV, for example, for me it's very important, when was this video shot? Let's say I do a time lapse and then I film something outside of the car with a different camera, then I film me, then I talk and record something with me saying something, then a time lapse again. I really like to know when was what filmed. So okay, I filmed my state of charge at 10:50 and then at 11 o'clock I did a time lapse, and that is really amazing. Since I'm doing a time lapse with both cameras, because it's a bit more interesting if it's not just 1 camera angle, if it's 2. The problem is that the 11 has the correct timestamp. The 8 is an hour off because it doesn't, even though it's turned on, it doesn't do daylight savings settings. So it's an hour or more off. So if I put all the files in my editing program, Adobe Premiere, and I filter or sort via the time, it's off. And it's really, really annoying. And I'm never sure, is this the right time? And I don't like this. All the rest is by 30 seconds or so correct, but the 8 is not. And even though a lot of times in the evening before a shoot, I connect it to the GoPro app and sync the time and everything, still. That's pretty annoying. And so I think I have to retire the 8. I'm gonna try it again with this SD card, but I think at some point I have to retire. I would have hoped that the DJI Action 5 Pro would work with the two cameras and the Bluetooth remote. It's really, really sad. I'm very disappointed in DJI for that, but maybe at some point they will have an update. I will contact them in 6 months again and see if it works then. We'll see. Okay, little update on my GoPro set thingies. I don't know yet. I will look what the GoPro 12 costs or an 11 used, because I have no problem with the 11 quality wise, and it works pretty well for me, what I need. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.